my mic was muted. Just saying, just a quick show today. We had a yet another crazy auction result come in earlier today. This time from Sotheby's, and on a completely polar opposite spectrum of wristwatches, I guess you can put it that way. Ridiculous results. Check this out. Sotheby's sale of the Audemars Piguet Grosset piece shatters records, become by far most expensive AP at $7.7 million. Completely batshit crazy. But what is this? So I was doing some research. So apparently this is a kind of a one of a kind, ultra complicated pocket watch made by AP. It was built for English market, and what makes it super special is that let's see. Oh, well, it was the most complicated watch at a time. It's got a tourbillon and the celestial complication, as well as like 18 complications in total. Let's see if we can get some close up images of it. Check it out. Gorgeous looking watch. Um, I think like it's all about history here because it was the first of its kind at a time, right? Back when AP was innovating and not making the same watch over and over again. And it's cool to see that their traditional stuff is in high demand and not, at yet another Royal Oak pocket watch or something like that, or a Royal Oak wristwatch with some weird, weird material. So it says that the watch was sold basically today. They estimated it's going to go between half a million and $1 million, but there was some crazy bidding. They were taking both bids over the phone and people in the room. The final price hammered at 6.3 million. With the premium, it went up to 7.7. So this makes it by far the most expensive non-charity AP watch ever sold. The result is over 5 million more than the next highest non-charity AP sale. So just think about that. It is it's got to be the most important AP watch that they have ever created. Otherwise, why pay so much money? Am I right? So kind of wild. Let's see if there's any more images of it. Doesn't look like there's much more. So it's cool to see um this happen because especially for the AP watches, especially for the pocket watches, hitting multi-million dollar sale prices. It's already rare. And for this auction to go $4 million above the asking price. And actually, I've been following like these auctions, and AP has slowly been falling out of favor. Patek Philippe, Rolex, and FP Journe have been dominating the auctions. It's cool to see AP make it back big in the news. So so yeah, apparently this watch was like lost to public view for decades. But there was few people who knew about it. Obviously, EP knew that they created it. So when it reappeared, it was kind of a big news. If I was asked like, "Hey, is this the right time to sell a pocket watch?" I would have said no. But it's wild. It's wild to see how the market is continuing to shift and what people are uh, kind of valuing right now. So I guess for those who are hardcore collectors, this is just a reaffirmation that provenance, rarity, and horological complexity can still yield outsized value, even from a brand that's not always regarded as top tier in the auction records, right? It also signals that the appetite for big complications and the vintage craftsmanship, plus a little bit of mystery, a little bit of rarity, remains extremely strong in the current watch collecting market. Because this was a piece unique, probably custom ordered, or I know Vacheron does this, right? Vacheron recently released the most complicated pocket watch of all time. It's like this giant thing, and I think it was through their cabinetier services, which is where the customer, who's extremely trusted, basically you have to, he has to pay ridiculous sum of money, but they'll make you kind of any watch that you want. You give them specs, and if it's something that they could pull off, they'll do it. So, yeah, actually, let me pull it up. VC most complicated pocket watch. Here we go. It looks completely batshit insane. It's this one right here. This thing. Actually, it takes a professional to set the watch. So when you buy it, you become the owner of this watch. I think they give you comes with an assistant basically to help you set it up because it's not that simple. Not even not even pushers will help you with this thing. I have trouble setting up a perpetual calendar. This thing is nuts. It's got look at the crazy tourbillon, all the insane complications. Now, this watch by Vacheron, let's see, did they have a price point on this thing? I know that it was a custom order, so no, it doesn't really say. But anyways, wild stuff there. Um, let's see, just going back here to this thing. So it's crazy. It's crazy because it went almost 8 times the estimated uh, price. So big deal. They thought they could get between half a million to a million. Selling it for 8 million is wild. Now, also, it's not a it's not a wristwatch. Kind of proves the point of pocket watch time. Big shout out to Patrick that pocket watches are now extremely undervalued, but there's a possibility, and I kind of see it. I'm kind of seeing it. I think like look what happened with the smaller watches, right? They're so cool right now. All the cool kids in Tribeca, they're all wearing lady-sized wristwatches. It's just a matter of time now when pocket watches are yet again going to become super effing cool because wristwatches are already at the point where you don't really use them for telling the time. It's just a cool trinket to take with you through time. If you don't like stuff on your wrist, pocket watch is a great alternative to still have that very cool object with you, but don't have it on the wrist. Because, like, people call these the desk diver, right? The Submariner is wildly considered a, a desk diver because most people wearing this watch, they're not wearing it diving anywhere or anything, right? So you're sitting and you're typing on the computer, and what happens? Actually, See it? See, look what happens when you spend too much time typing out on the computer. You get sore spots. And the wristwatch is kind of annoying when you're working on the computer. So I could see pocket watches becoming super popular. And Rolex actually just put out a desk clock, a Submariner desk clock. Submariner. Let me just pull it up here. Submariner desk clock. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Official on the website now. $10,270. Now, I think they sort of botched it because I like it. I like the idea, but I wish they made it smaller so that you can actually take it with you like a pocket watch. That would have been freaking genius, okay? Something Submariner like the size of AirPods, okay? If they shrink it down, make it half the size, and still so that it has a stand. That way, I could see somebody, having it on their table in front of their computer because this is like a mantle clock, but you can have it like on the desk in front of you at work. Let's say you can get a couple of stands. You can have one stand at work, one stand at home, and let's say you're going to work. You grab the watch from the stand, throw it in your pocket, go to work. When you're there, you set it up there again. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe that's the next invention. And also, check this out. Studio Underdog has recently made a collab. Let's see here. They made a collab with Christopher Ward and they put out a pocket watch. Now, I get it. I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's kind of a strange thing, but I think they're ahead of their time. They're seeing that the market is shifting. First, it was wristwatches, smaller watches, and they're testing the waters with this pocket watch. Pickpocketing the past. Wow. Let's see. What are they saying here? The Alliance O2 is a collaboration and it's most joyful, the kind that feels inevitable the moment it's suggested. Okay. The story began with Alliance One, a collaboration between Christopher Ward and Fears that sold out in just 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Oh, I didn't know about that. Fears and Christopher Ward. Let's see. Pull it up. Collab. Alliance One. Oh, yeah, that's not that great. Wait, that's it? Just a red dial. What's the Christopher Ward about it? Huh. Okay. All right. That success revealed a strong revealed a strong appetite for limited edition pieces celebrating British watchmaking and planted the seed for a second collaboration. Yeah, but I don't think anybody saw this thing coming, I guess. Uh Whoa, Humble Pine, $50 super chat. Cheers from the motherland heading home today. Whoa. Can't wait to hear about all the adventures Humble Pine had in Japan and Korea. Bringing Are you bringing any watches, HP? And we also have Double D in the chat says this is exciting. Finding a collab that no one asked for. Exactly, dude. Exactly. But you know what? They're taking a risk. Sometimes giving people something new that nobody asked for is cool, and they might be slightly ahead of their time. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of how this watch turned out, but I see a lot of potential. The price is the biggest problem. 4,150. If they made a pocket watch for under $1,000, I think it could have been a fun little piece. But I can't wait to see what watch Humble Pine is bringing home from his adventures. Midtown Mediator says, however, the inclusion of a useful functions, e.g., auto coffee maker, are most welcome. What the hell is he talking about, guys? What is Mediator talking about? But anyways, that's the state of pocket watches. I think this auction result from the AP is going to help Studio Underdog and Christopher Ward pocket watch, especially because it's one of the first modern kind of pocket watches. Now, and there's actually another brand that's trying to get into the world of pocket watches on the other side, on the ultra luxury side, and that's Parmigiani Fleurier. Check this out. They put out this completely batshit crazy minute repeater pocket watch, completely insane piece with a hunter's case back and very actually cool like enamel work on the hunter's case back. And maybe it's a hunter's case front or something. Oh no, it's a case back. Yeah, as you can see here, there's all kinds of cool materials. Looks like mother of pearl, all kinds of stuff. Very cool stuff. And then the dial is hand engraved. Check it out. That's the detail on this thing is extraordinary. You can see the front, the dial is very cool. Uh, Parmigiani Fleurier, they've already been known for incredible dial work, and this just fucking kills it. They also done fully hand engraved movement, and um, this is not their first pocket watch that they made. Parmigiani has been kind of slowly but surely putting out pocket watches. Let's see if it's limited. Price upon request. Availability is a unique piece. So, man, I could only imagine what they're going to charge for this. Probably some ridiculous $250,000 price. Maybe more. Maybe up to $1 million. Crazy stuff. But also, I would love to actually see a Tonda PF with the similar dial because that is a cool dial that they've done. Cheers to David H. He says, of course, PF is doing that. Hell yeah. Let me show you some other stuff. Uh, Parmigiani Fleurier pocket watch. Because let's see. Okay, here we go. Check this out. They put out this one. Whoa, this one was very trippy. As you can see, beautiful enamel work where with these patterns that look like infinity and stuff. Damn, look at that. I wonder why Parmigiani is making these, right? I guess they're seeing some type of long-term value, right? Nobody else is focusing on pocket watches, and you never know when the trend will pivot. It is a beautiful thing, completely impractical. I don't know why anybody would like. You can't go outside of the house with this thing unless you're like a rapper or something, or maybe I don't know, maybe some kind of celebrity wearing this to a red carpet event. I have no clue. But anyways, um, very cool to see what's going on here in the world of pocket watches. Record-breaking auction. Yeah. Um, Another piece of news is this Lange One Daymatic with the honey gold watch. So I put this in the title yesterday, and at a first glance, I thought it was just a regular run of the mill Lange One, but it's actually, if you look at it, it's kind of reversed. So the time function is at 3 o'clock, where usually it's at 9 o'clock. But besides that, they moved the time to 3 o'clock, and then it's got a day of the week, so it's a day date. It's a day date Lange One. Such a cool and clean dial. The way they've done it, the Daymatic, so beautiful. It's got a button, I guess, for the date change, and then a little pusher for the day. I'm guessing. Just really well done. And usually, Lange One is a manual wind watch, but Daymatic is an automatic. So if you look here, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful uh, engraved rotor there with the platinum counterweight. It's got this insane amount of blued screws, all those gold chatons, and these are real chatons, not like the fake chatons that Rolex makes on uh, their 1908. And the honey gold is Lange's limited edition model. I think most of them or all of them are limited to like 250 pieces, because this one is limited to 250, and it comes with this matching gorgeous Havana style dial. So it's kind of a rose gold. The honey gold is kind of like their answer to rose gold, I guess, with chocolate dial, very Havana. And what I really like also is the date. The date is on the brown background. So it looks just so beautiful. I do wonder if they put a zero now there, or is it still blank, but regardless, it does look beautiful. Obviously, all of the Langes come with the hand engraved balance cock, and each one, I believe, is unique. So that's very cool. Just a beautiful watch. Uh, I was blown away reviewing this earlier today. So how clean it's done. Now let's check the price, because I think these are insane. Um, yeah, of course, prices upon request. This is gonna go over, I'm guessing 100,000, unfortunately. But if you can get it, I think it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, elegant watch. Good to see Lange stick with their traditional values and continuing to do what they do best. Now, on the other side of news, we've got this was mind blowing actually. Wristwatches are continuing to go mainstream, to the point where 60 Minutes has made a video about why Swiss watches made by Richard Mille, Patek Philippe are so expensive. It's the 60 minutes, but it's only a 13-minute video. So I thought, this is worth watching together because this is going to go out to the general public. And most people who don't know anything about what's going on in wristwatch space, this is going to be their first introduction to the world of watches. So I think we should watch it all together. Let's do it. Let's see it. Just take a moment to look at this beautiful countryside. I like how Switzerland is just so it looks like an old world country, right? It's very sparsely populated, all these fields. They're not rushing to like I don't know, populate every square inch of the land. They're really preserving a lot of the land. And as you can see it, no big skyscrapers. There's no Dubai like structures. Yet they're so extraordinary to know that this right here, this quiet, seemingly quiet town, hidden in between the mountains, is where billions of billions in wristwatches are made, right? And they have all these precious metals, the engineering, the technology over here is worth actually probably trillions of dollars, right?
18th century.
This is incredible. Look at this. He's just just relaxing. He's got all his tools, tons of tools, and just slowly making his watches. In a world where it's a race to the bottom to try to create as many like watches as quickly as possible and sell them as cheaply as possible to as many people as possible. This is a complete antithesis. Oh my god, I think Sean actually saw this painting. He saw the watch whilst in Geneva at the Watches and Wonders. Here they're showing a little bit of the footage of how this artisan made it. It's just incredible.
With a one thread brush.
And these people who put these watches together, they're just uniquely talented, uh, skilled in techniques that have been kind of lost to just general public. We've seen this watch actually at the Pregnell. Was insane. Actually, I might have it right here. Ooh, Jesus Christ. By the way, I just changed my phone. I switched over to a newer one and it's a disaster. I can't, it's been taking me forever to change all the files, to move the files from one phone to the other. And I still don't know if I moved everything. Everything is obviously also rearranged. It's an absolute disaster. Oh, actually, we've seen that watch in London. London. Let me see here if I can find you guys that watch that they're looking at. It was I think me, Sean, and Kojak. We were at the London Watch Week, and we had a chance. So we were one of the few first people there at Pregnell. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, got it. Got it. Got it for you guys. Here we go. Oh, actually, Sean was trying it on. Oh my God. All the buttons are different now. Pull it up. So, first of all, a picture of the back. Unfortunately, they had a sticker on, but you guys understand. probably, and that's the dial on this thing. Insane. Kind of reminds me of the Lange one Daymatic that we took a look at earlier today, right? Rose gold, classy chocolate dial, but this is a split second chronograph. The other one was a day date. And here's Sean trying it on the wrist. Kojak was next to him trying on the lips. Very nice piece. You can see it. Great size, right? Like that's the beauty of Paddock is they can take a big complication and really pack it into a small size. So, and very impressive stuff. And so here we go, just backing to oh shit, look at this. Rolex, President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, 45, 47, with appreciation from Rolex. No fucking way. What the I guess this is what it took to get the Trump to drop the tariffs, guys. A custom made Rolex desk clock made just for him. That's fucking brilliant. He can flip it. I bet this thing would go for some insane money as well. Even though he's like obviously very polarizing president, there's people who fucking love the guy. So I have no doubt that this would be sold. Look at this thing. It's like a paperweight made of gold. And I think Rolex issued a statement that no, they're not trying to influence anybody. They're just giving away gifts like this because they're good. They're good people. So yeah, it's hey, it is what it is, dude. Don't hate the player. Don't wait, what did they say? Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? Max Buster, this big news that I found out whilst I was in Dubai. Apparently, Max Booster's got a protege now. He's got a protege, somebody who will take over the brand after he's gone. So that's so Chanel bought 20% of MBNF and 20% of FP Journe. That's quite quite incredible. All gifts given during presidency stay with the government. Oh, you reckon? Oh, okay. Well, but dude, dude, he's gonna take it. He's not gonna like leave it behind. That's what they say, right? That's what they say, but that's not what actually happens in real world. All these presidents, they all take shit with them after they leave. Come on, you think he's gonna leave that clock behind him? Come on, come on. Obviously, I don't think he'll be able to flip it. Not that he, dude, it's small change. He's making probably some kind of business arrangements through his family with other governments, making some deals on a completely different level. That flipping a Rolex desk clock probably means nothing to him, but he'll keep it, and it'll be like a family memento. So it's kind of poetic that watches were talked about for the first time on the show that's called 60 Minutes. How poetic is that? It just doesn't get better than that. What do you guys think? Did they do a good job? What do you think? Did they give a fair overlook? Let's see it. They interviewed Philip Dufour, an absolute legend, right? He's a Swiss guy. They could have went to Roger Smith, but Roger Smith is British. They're particularly talking about Swiss watches, and I think Philip Dufour is the Roger Smith of Geneva or Switzerland, right? So they got Philip Dufour. They talked to Jaeger LeCoultre, the watchmaker's watchmaker. They talked about Rolex. They showed just a picture of Patek Philippe. but then they went to Max Booster. So interesting. Max Booster is kind of an FP Journe, kind of a big independent, right? Philip Dufour is an individual watchmaker, whereas Max Booster is an independent, but you know that's 20% owned by Chanel, yet independent. But like, it's independent realm, right? So yeah, interesting stuff. I thought it was really well made. Um, it really, I think if somebody didn't know anything about watches, they've got they've got to see quite a little bit of stuff. Stream was taken down because of copyright lawsuit. What? What happened? Oh, stream unavailable. Stream suspended for poli. Oh, whoa. I guess you can't play 60 minutes. Did I play too much? Hello, hello. Stream come back. Oh, are we back? I think I played a little bit too much. I think we're back. That's It's hilarious. Yeah, that's why, I pause. People tell me, "Tim, why do you pause all the time? Why do you stop and give your commentary?" Right, for that reason right there that you saw just now. If you play too much and don't do it kind of within fair use uh, way, then they suspend your stream and you can't watch the video. So, anyways, look, we're back. I was asking. I didn't know that I was down, but I was asking what you guys think or what you guys thought about the 60 minutes video on wristwatches. I was explaining that I think that was a really interesting introduction. I think to the world of wristwatches for some people who kind of don't know anything about them. It kind of give them an overview of just the complexity that's going on over there, right? A watchmaker from every strata of watches, right? A solo watchmaker, an independent watchmaker, a a Jaeger-LeCoultre, which is like a movement manufacturer plus a big manufacturer with you know incredible finish and artistic stuff, and mass manufacturer like Rolex. So it's a really good spread of everything. Sam D says, I wanted to say, Timmy, you did a great job. This was the first time ever that you showed a video with no interruptions before sending the comment. Your stream was taken down. Exactly. You see it? That's what happens. That's why I interrupt and stop. You should call your show the 59 minutes. Well, I'm just doing a quick 1 hour show today. So, guys, 5 more minutes. I want to take a look at a few more watches here on the European Watch Company just to see where the watch market is standing today, and then we're gonna bounce. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see what do they got. What's going on here? A No Time to Die for 8.5. Man, it's very strong prices for the titanium Seamaster. A pink dial OP. These are beautiful, but I think that's a 36 mil. Yeah, 36 mil. Beautiful pink dial watch. The best, the best girls Rolex in my opinion. Let's see. Oh, there's the Jaeger LeCoultre. This one has a date at 3 o'clock, but beautiful nonetheless. Let's see. That's a 39 mil, ultra thin, like new condition. Look at that, 5.9 from JLC. Gorgeous. Let's see what else. I got some Santases there. A Glossuta Original. A Lake Tahoe white ceramic pilot. Oh, here we go. one of the greatest watches ever created, a white dial Speedmaster for 8,000 from European watch company. That's pretty good deal. Like new condition, because I think uh, the prices went up since. I think it's like 10,000 now retail or something. Hey, Daniel Katz, $2.79. Master Control. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful dial. 1269 applied hour indices. A beautiful movement as well with the gold with the gold counterweight for the rotor. The movement doesn't look like it's too small for the case, which is always a positive. Look at that beautiful blue strap, sunburst dial. This is Calatrava level beauty. Okay, it's a Calatrava level stuff. Let's see what else we've got. Um, Panerai, some other shooters. Look at this fucking thing. Oh wow, that's an AP millenary. This is a collection that probably should not make a comeback. It's a weird sideways oval dial. It looks kind of fat watch. Not very elegant at all. But you know what I liked? There's a new Roger Dubuis that came out, and I was gonna ask Sean what he thinks about it because Roger Dubuis has been making kind of very ugly watches lately, but this new watch from them that goes back to their origins is gorgeous, actually. Look at that. Retrograde, and that's kind of what they're known for, having these retrograde date. And here it's got date retrograde at 3, day retrograde at 9, perpetual calendar, moon phase in rose gold. Look at that. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Beautiful finish. Look at those sword spear tip hands. And then the way the perpetual calendar is done is gorgeous. It's got a two-hand stack. So you get the leap year indicator, but also every single month is written out. Looks just really nice. And it's got a Geneva seal on the dial. I don't know like what that's all about, but hey, I'll take it. That's beautiful. Geneva seal is a big deal in my opinion. It's limited to 28 pieces. And remember what No Fold said. What does the number 28 represent? It represents wealth and success. So each of these pieces is going to have a 28 because it's out of 28, right? So this one is 3 out of 28. Probably one of the better pieces. Oh, that's the other the 36 mil Vacheron, which actually, you know what? Between if I had a choice between Vacheron 36 mil perpetual and Roger Dubuis, I'd take Roger Dubuis any day of the week. There's just something about this one. I'm really digging the retrograde and how sexy it looks. Look at the elegance on that pointer date, huh? Just each the fonts are so sexy as well. The Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Thursday. Just so cool. I don't know. It's just done fantastic job. But anyways, guys, just a quick show today. Just wanted to pop in, talk a little bit of watches. Big shout out to Daniel Katz and Humble Pine for sponsoring today's episode. Uh, have a safe flight, Humble Pine, and can't wait to check up with you very soon. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Upvote button. I'll be back.